What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Polly C. I'm doing a 4-story building today. It's partial commercial, partial residential. The lobby that I'm in here has 2 area rugs. The 4th floor, which I'll be featuring today, is also commercial area for real estate agents and attorneys. And then level 3, 2, and 1 are also used for residential. So those are rental apartments. I'm going to use this bathroom to mix up my chemical. I will be using Green Dragon today, and in the trigger sprayer I have some Angry Lemon in case I run into any difficult spots. The jar says Citrus Dragon, but I'm just using an empty Citrus Dragon jar because I buy the Green Dragon in the 5-gallon bucket or the 30-pound pail, and I needed to transfer it for easier transport into a smaller jar. So stay with me and I'll show you what I'm doing today. I'll be utilizing a couple 2-way pads today. And then I'm going to use my Black & Decker cordless vacuum for the stairs. I have an extra battery with me. It's a 20 volt. I've tried. You've seen me use a bunch of different cordless and shop vacs and everything. Shop vac was probably the best method, but managing the cord would be really difficult in this building because the way this is laid out. This floor is not bad. You have a landing, a sun deck landing, then you have a staircase. It goes down to a bigger landing, and then it goes down to a long L-shaped landing on each floor. And then they have those little upper transitions. So I'm going to use the cordless. You can see here the long hallway. The second set of stairs is behind that gray door there. So I have 2 sets of stairs and about 5 of these hallways. I figure them to be about 8 by 100 foot, so 800 square foot per hallway roughly. And then the stairs, quite a few. This is my swirly machine with my Cyclonic sticker on there. Oh yeah. And this cordless vacuum, like I said, I've been trial and error. This one, I like the fact that the battery is detachable. You don't have to connect it to the wall. I'll show you how it works. I'll pick up a little bit of debris. It has the headlight on it, a double headlight. It has 3 speeds. And I will say, after I demo it here, keep in mind I'm not thoroughly vacuuming here because I'm just showing you a demonstration of the Black & Decker cordless. I'll be getting my other vacuum and doing a little more thorough vacuuming. Although I'm not getting paid to vacuum, this one was supposed to have been vacuumed by the maid service. So I did not charge for that on the estimate. But check it out. This thing's amazing. Lightweight. And the main purpose of this, I'm going to use it, like I said, on the staircase. And to my surprise, that 120 volt battery that's on there, even after doing this short demo, completed both stairwells. I did not have to use the other battery. So I'm thinking it took me at least 30 minutes per stairwell to vacuum it. So the battery lasted for an hour. And when I was done, it still said it had 2 bars out of 3. So only used one of the bars, which I don't know if that's true or accurate, but I'm pretty impressed. So that was a short demo of that one, and then I'll hit the elevator, go back out to my van, bring up one of my vacuums, either the Hoover Hush-Tone, or maybe I'll use the Eureka Power Speed because it's only 6 pounds. And again, I'm not charging for the vacuuming here. It was not included in the estimate. Oh yeah, there's my Cyclonic sticker on that one. We are branding. going to use this cord. This is a short cord because it's not a commercial vacuum. So I'll use the cord that comes with the swirly. Get her unraveled here, and I'll show you. It comes with a light, so you know the power source is on. And then the beauty of this cord is it's 50 foot and it has its own self-locking mechanism. Excuse me. You see the light on, push that yellow button, bada boom, bada bing. You don't have to worry about it unconnecting. So let me get this vacuumed and then we'll go to work cleaning. Stay tuned. Alrighty. Go get the swirly, and I ended up doing this backwards, which I regret. Once I got down here, I realized that cord wasn't long enough, so I plugged this in and finished vacuuming this end portion, and then decided to use the swirly going backwards, which probably was not the best idea because of the cord. It would have been easier for me to bring the cord back to the swirly and then work my way forward. Much easier. I did do that on the next 5 floors, or we're on 4, so 3, 2, 1. And then the lobby, I have 2 wool area rugs. I'll show that in this video. And behind that gray door, another stairwell. This one seems to get a little more traffic. I probably won't be featuring any of the stairs today because the video would have been too long. I think this video was an hour and I sped up a couple of the clips so it wouldn't be so long. Here is the 2-way. I chose this one because it's not too dirty in here, and the 2-way being that it is basically a microfiber. It will spin really easy on this particular commercial carpet, and it'll do a great job of cleaning. I know, contrary to popular belief, some people do not think that it absorbs as much as an Ironman, and it may not, because an Ironman is all cotton. But when I show you the dirt, you'll see. This towel here I used at the entrance to clean the wheels off my machine before I brought it in. I sprayed it with a little bit of Angry Lemon and wiped the wheels clean. Always a good idea to do. You bring a machine into someone's house, and you've got wheels that are covered in debris and dirt. Not a good sign of what's going to happen. So we'll lock this one down, tuck it in on that side. Turn the valve on so we can shower feed today. I do have an Orbot Vibe and I have a Mighty ECO 14, but neither of them have the tank on it or the pump. And I have really grown accustomed to the shower feed option or utilizing a tank. So I decided not to use the Orbot Vibe, which would have probably been pretty easy, but I would have had to pre-spray. And here I can control how much solution I'm applying. In fact, when I got down to the second floor, a customer from the third floor came down and she said, I heard you outside my door, but did you clean the carpet there? And I said, yeah, is there a problem? She goes, no, it looks beautiful, but it's almost dry. So I spent a few minutes and explained the VLM process, which she was excited. I guess the last time this building was clean, the carpets were wet for an entire day, she said. So VLM will work great. This carpet's not that old, maybe a few years. It is 100% nylon. I was able to confirm that with one of the board of directors who actually was involved in the purchase of this carpet a few years ago. So it's cleaning up very nice. The machine is just gliding over the carpet. In fact, I discovered on the first floor that I could plug into the middle of the hallway and go along, push straight. Instead of going horizontal like this, you could actually go vertical the same way you can with the Orbot Vibe. All you do is just tuck it up under your belt buckle and walk forward. Very easy, especially with the two-way pad, no resistance. So I plugged in the middle of the hallway and I just hauled butt down to the end, turned around, got the second portion of the hallway, which was where I was at in the middle. Then when I was at the far end, it gave me an opportunity to go all the way full length, turn around, come all the way back full length, turn around, and I didn't have any issues with the cord. Like this one here, I should have worked away from the cord. Live and learn. But anyway, I thought that was kind of a cool option with the swirly. I know my other 175, I don't think I can walk straight behind it very easily. It's got a 1.5 horse motor. This one's a 1 horse, so maybe that has something to do with it, but it was pretty awesome. And so, spinning at 360 rotations per minute and then moving at a slow pace forward made it pretty simple. It does work this way, which is no problem, going side to side. I just wanted to try on these longer hallways. Look at that, beautimous. Oh yeah. Man, and the camera never does it justice. The pad will, though. When I reveal the pad, I'm sure it will. It always kind of, I don't know, the iPhone tries to brighten everything up. They do have furniture throughout this place, which I'm going to be putting a bid on Here's the pad. Look at that. Wow. That is microfiber. I'll do the Poly C contrast here in just a moment. Fold it over. Woo, look at that. The proof is in the pad. So when they ask you, where does the dirt go? It gets absorbed into that pad through the SET method, which is soil extraction transfer technology. Here we are on floor 2. Looking good. You can see looking nice and clean. There's that 4th floor completed, and now I'm down on the lobby level. I have 2 wool area rugs, which were included in the bid here. Not in too bad a shape, but we're going to use the swirly and another fresh 2-way pad. Got my Green Dragon mixed up, 1 gallon. 1 scoop of Green Dragon, or that's 2 ounces of Green Dragon. And then back on this side, closer to the entrance of the lobby, is another wool area rug. Kind of looking dingy there. You'll see once I clean that one, all the colors will start to pop. Green Dragon is safe for wool, cotton. I could clean these wood floors with it, tile. Doesn't matter, it's totally safe. You just have to change the dilution levels if you're doing wood or tile. Okay, all vacuumed up. I'm not going to be focusing on the fringes. I explained that. If I don't bring it into my shop, then I do not do the fringes, because you want to do those by hand. The swirly is just doing a great job. And the 2-way pad is actually another perfect pad for this type of wool application. Not too aggressive. Just right, spins freely, no stress on the motor. And the main thing that we're concerned with is it cleaning? Is it getting the dirt out? And of course, I'll go right to the pad, do a pad reveal, and show what we pulled out of there. And the Green Dragon is going to dry down to a brittle crystal if there's any remaining solution. Adheres to any of the soils that remain and will be vacuumed out on the next routine vacuuming. It's not necessary when you're doing the pad capping to tell a customer that they have to vacuum it right away. If you're doing realistic VLM where you're just using CRB or brushes, and you're working the encapsulation solution in, then you may need to do a post vacuuming for sure once it dries. Look at that. Looking good. I'll get this one all finished up. If you're interested in carrying the same equipment, chemicals, pads that I use, there's always a link in the description below where I get all my stuff. If you're a carpet cleaner. And this pad here, I've used both sides on one of the hallways, side A and side B. Pretty self-evident where the dirt goes, and very low moisture. In this case, I don't like to tout the fact that it dries in 1 hour, because sometimes I use more solution, so I always say 1 to 3 hours max, but this will be dry in an hour. There's the pad from this area rug. Oh yeah. Man, I'll tell you, look at that. The Poly-C Classic Signature Fold Over. Oh man. Contrast, contrast. So I'll be using side B on the other area rug. These two-way pads are pretty thick, so nothing goes all the way through to the other side. Again, you can see there's more furniture around this lobby. And as I started to notice this on each floor, you can see there's more furniture back there. I decided I'm gonna send a estimate in case they're interested in having the furniture cleaned in here. As you could see here, the Green Dragon is cleaning beautifully. The colors are starting to pop. If you compare it to what you saw when I did the walkthrough and just showed you what it looked like, it was kind of dull and dingy. Brighten it all back up. And this being the first thing you see when you walk into the lobby, kind of important, as well as getting this furniture cleaned and looking good. The furniture looks pretty good, but it probably could use a good cleaning. So this job took me, it was 10 a.m. It was about 10:30 when I actually got my equipment up and started. And I finished this job at 4 o'clock without a lunch break. So 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 5.5 hours. Made really good income here. What most people would probably make in a month at a regular 8 to 5 middle class job. There you go, looking beautiful. Alrighty then. I'll show you the pads from the staircase. There you go. That's just a couple of them from the last stairwell. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so.